Hi guys! So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Sammy and I am one of the naturalist educators here at Earthplace. And every Saturday we do a birds of prey feeding at 3 p.m. and since quarantine we have moved it onto Instagram Live, so thank you for joining us today. If you have any questions throughout the feeding, please write them in the chat and then at the end I will answer them the best I can. So each week we highlight one of our birds, and all of our birds are here because they are injured or cannot be released back into the wild. So today I'm going to be talking about Marble and Moody, who are our barred owls. So I'm going to turn you around so you can get a better view of them. So this is a shot of Marble, and then Moody is hiding in the other corner. And today I am joined with David, who is one of our volunteers here at Earthplace, and he is going to feed our bird. So David, what are they getting fed today?
These are getting fed chicks.
They're getting chicks today. So Marble is our owl that has two eyes, and then Moody is the owl with one eye. So Moody is the one up higher on the perch, and then Marble is the one that's sitting a little bit lower. And Marble came to us in 2012 and was found next to a highway with a wing injury, whereas Moody came to us in 2013, and Moody is actually fully flighted, but as I mentioned earlier, Moody only has one eye, so because of missing an eye, her depth perception just isn't as good, and she can't fly because of that. She's also named after Mad-Eyed Moody from Harry Potter, so that is why she has her name. So fair warning, these guys are not good eaters. They don't eat in front of people, so we're not going to be seeing any eating today most likely, but we can still talk about them and learn a few things about our bird friends. So barred owls are not to be confused with barn owls. Even though their names sound very similar. Barred owls are called barred owls because they have this kind of barring or striping along their chest. And they're this color and pattern so that they can better blend in with the trees that they live in. They have very dark, almost black eyes and yellow beaks. And then you can identify these guys by their very distinct, very standard owl sounding call. And it kind of sounds like, "Who cooks for you? Who cooks for you?" Males, as most birds of prey go, are smaller than females, and they only weigh between 1 to 2 pounds, and then their wingspan is 40 to 50 inches in length. And in general, these guys live about 20 to 25 years in captivity. Barred owls are native to Connecticut, but they live all across the United States, and they up until the 20th century did not live anywhere else other than the Northeast, but due to people coming in and planting forests in the Midwest and the Great Plains, these guys have been able to move all the way across the US into California. So they prefer to live in mature forests, so forests that have been around for a long time, and they live up in cavities in trees. So these cavities, the owls don't make themselves, rather they take over cavities that woodpeckers created. They lay eggs about once a year, and they will typically lay 1 to 5 eggs per clutch. And in general, the eggs will take about a month to hatch, and then another 6-ish weeks before they start to fledge. Barred owls are birds of prey, so that means that they are carnivorous. They eat just meat. These guys mainly eat small mammals like mice, squirrels, rabbits, but they also eat reptiles, amphibians, small birds, and they'll actually even eat fish and crustaceans. They catch their prey with their feet and will feed on small prey by swallowing it whole, and then larger prey they can't swallow whole, so they eat it like other birds of prey do. These owls you're more likely to see than some of the other owls that live in Connecticut just because they're out more at dusk and dawn, so they tend to be a bit more crepuscular than nocturnal. So if you're ever out for an early morning walk or out around 4 or 5 p.m., you might see some of these guys. As far as predation against barred owls go, their main threat is the great horned owl. In the upcoming weeks, we will meet Ladybird, who is our great horned owl, so come back and join us for that. The great horned owls are about the same size as our barred owls. They're a little bit larger, but great horned owls are really ferocious hunters, and they'll go over after other birds of prey that are about the same size as them or even bigger. So they're really fierce predators. But other than great horned owls, these guys don't have very many other animals to worry about attacking them. Mainly they have to deal with raccoons or weasels getting into their nests and eating their eggs. So in general, owls have a lot of really cool adaptations that make them super special birds of prey and also really good hunters. So for one, they have a really good sense of hearing. So they have these kind of dish-shaped faces that helps funnel the sound towards their face and their ears. They also have asymmetrical ears, which basically means that they have one ear up higher and then one down lower. And owls just have little holes in the side of their head. So one's up high and then one's down low. They also have really good eyesight. So owls' eyes take up about 3/4 of their skull. So the majority of their skull is just their eyes. And because their eyes are so big and taking up so much space in their skull, they're actually fixed in place. So that means that they can't look up, down, side to side. They're always face looking forward. So because of that, owls have an extra vertebrae in their spine or an extra bone in their spine that allows them to turn their head almost all the way around. So their heads can turn about 270 degrees. So 360 degrees is a full circle, 270 degrees is as far as an owl can turn their head. So that is pretty much it about our friends Marble and Moody. If you guys have any questions about these guys, I can answer them to the best of my ability now. So I see that we have a question that is, do barred owls normally live in pairs? So from my understanding, they're pretty solitary creatures. I think that they only come together during mating season. But these two live together and they are totally fine coexisting. They get along really well. They pretty much sit on this exact branch all day right next to each other, so they definitely are really good buddies. What kind of prey items do we feed our birds? These birds specifically. So we feed Marble and Moody mainly chicks, so baby chickens, and then they also get fed mice. Are all owls silent when they fly? That is a good question. I'm pretty sure all owls are silent flyers. So owls have special feathers that are different from other birds of prey. And basically what they have are these little slits in their feathers. They're kind of like serrated looking. And the way that they fly, the way that the sound passes through them, they don't make a single sound. So that makes them extra good hunters because you can't hear them when they come down to hunt you. Alrighty, so I think that's it for our questions today. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it, and it's great to see some familiar faces from week to week. So we will be back again next Saturday at 3 p.m. and I hope to see you all there. So thank you again for coming, and I'll see you later.